the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Rebel, 18 Rebel.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's got some space here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's got it. Man. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Yeah, slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
All right. Let's go.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 20. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Gus Edwards, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most
Neighborhood
people, the excitement of the
pusher.
kickoff return is to see a
Call him
ball that goes
subwoofer.
back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Officially,
Call him
it's a 1-yard
subwoofer.
loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And he'll just plow right into a host
What do you
of
think?
tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be second and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Rifles one, and that's going to be
There go that hook.
intercepted. Picked up by Patrick
There go
Queen.
that hooker.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, the run of a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Meanwhile, Jackson's throws on target to Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
There go that man. There goes that man.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Throwing is Jackson. That's into the hands of Crochet. And he will have a Ravens first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Jackson finding his tight end Andrews for the Ravens first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Right there.
And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
Let's go! 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 Look at here! Look at here!
Bringing the ball out. Do you give him a
Look!
they Let's see if he changes from green light to red light after that costly error.
Yeah, you know what I remember from that meeting? He brought donuts.
I like it.
And he will score.
Can't stop it.
Gus Edwards with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Oh, a good return past the 30. Past midfield. Still going.
Man, it's because I was
And
tight.
he will score. Touchdown, Eagles.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields it in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
Well, he fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe you're like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it. And you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
There, look at that. Look. I'm trying to do this.
I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line.
Look.
Oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And this one travels. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Jackson on first down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught.
Look.
Oh, such great concentration there, going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
There's so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concentration, being able to catch the football, get your feet down in bounds.
Look.
The process of the catch, that was a phenomenal play.
Tucker now for the extra point. And that will make this a 16. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
He's like, is that all I ran?
The Eagles
25
offense
yards?
set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception.
Come on now. Look.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game,
Come on now.
you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team.
Look. Let me get that.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Let me get that.
Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are
Let
you
me
doing?
get that.
But instead,
Look.
they've created the takeaways.
Come
2
on, man.
interceptions, 1 caused fumble.
on,
They
man.
played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a
Come on, man.
for second and long.
Look. Game clip recorded. Game clip recorded.
Coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Here's Jackson to throw.
I knew that was going to hit. He got that one. Around here, man.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Come back.
56 remaining.
Come back at it. Watch this. Come back at it. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And brought down before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's Hurts to throw. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
Look.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Give me that.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
He gone. Look. He gone.
There he goes, left side.
Huh?
And he will bring us back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
I'm just talking. Look.
Saying, look. Now, and Charles, obviously, that one for the pick six.
Look at that. Look at that.
Really in the driver's seat.
Can I look at him move?
Imagine what that lead could become with another half of football.
Look.
Because the way they're getting after a partner, 30 points, 40 points, even 50 points, that type of a lead, not out of the question. And neither is another pick six.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
Go.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick six. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Let's go.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Takes it to about the 37. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
13.
Bateman going to get it now in the jet sweep. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Return it.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
50 Bison.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Hurts. And now here's another interception. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Kaiser White. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick-6 on the other side, and now they get a pick-6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick-6 from earlier in this game?
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot. I'm ready. It's hot.
Jet sweep. Here's Bateman. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Dobbins will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's got the hat trick. 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for him. A nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Come on.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And
my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Let's go!
Back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, it's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. The tight end in motion right. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 29. The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. What is it?
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick-6. Open man is Duvernay. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action now. Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
Tucker now to add the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
On first down, Hurts. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
Well, one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. And Sanders has got it complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do?
And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Over the middle here to Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They go play action with Hurts. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Hurts. That's going to be caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught at the 5. And he gets into the end zone. We'll give him credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They get 2 closer here on the fake extra point. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
Mm-hmm. Look at the noodles.
That nigga ate that bitch. Good shit. That nigga ate that bitch. He a gangsta ball. That nigga ate that bitch. Man,
Lito,
ate that bitch.
What up, man? Just busting these
Gotta
fools
take
up
this
in
bitch.
football.
Nigga playing at my top like that.
Busting these fools up in football.
Bro, give my shit, nigga. What I say, man? Give my shit, man. Give my shit, man. Cause that shit was flaky. Shit was flaky, man. Flaky, man. Take a nigga shit, man. You gonna make a nigga take a nigga shot and take it what we want.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And now
So 225, you gotta kill me.
only to the 10-yard line.
Okay, give some credit to the team covering the kid. But boy, what was he thinking? Stay in the end zone, take the knee, and help out your offense. Instead, you put your team in a really precarious position.
How we start this bitch out,
Allen
man.
going to look to throw on the first play. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
I'ma tell you, mama.
They're such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside.
I'm cutting, no commercial.
Hey.
Oh, that's my dog.
What's wrong with you, boy?
What that nigga said?
Talking about what the hell?
Yeah, that's my dog.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So how about this for a change in field?
Fuck off of me, that dead ass nigga. Come grab my toe. Fuck off of me, man. You still gonna eat 4 yards, man. You still gonna eat 4 yards, man. Thing in the wrong defense, sir. Somebody can you burn one? One on one? Can we burn one? Can we burn one? Oh, yes, we can. Yes, you can, boss. Yes, you can.
Extra points.
Can we burn us one, boss?
Makes the score 7-0.
Burn one, I thought you could.
Saw that echo.
Fuck off of me, man. I'm punching nigga in their fucking throat.
Touchdown pass to kick it away.
Punch a bitch ass nigga in their throat. And I ain't even using my favorite play. That just
Get up
kills
here.
Decent return out
anybody
to the
defense.
27-yard line.
Come on, man. Let's go. I ain't even use my favorite play. They just had put that bitch up. They had just had put that old bitch up, man. I ain't even use my favorite play.
Jackson and the Ravens come up
Who's
now
wide
first and
open?
10
Let's go.
at their own 27.
Calling the second blow. We gotta go for 2, though.
A little jet sweep to
We gotta go for 2, right? We gotta go for 2, right?
And he takes
Good brother, you strong.
before being corralled.
Like a dyke.
Nice way to start
I
the
mean
drive.
that. I
A gain
hope
of
he
12
is.
on
He ain't
first
saying
down.
no.
I don't have
I hope
it.
that nigga strap like a dyke.
I ain't
The
got it.
nigga finna hit him with straight raw shit. You know, yeah, straight, yeah, no breach.
Now here's a little touch
No
pass as they
fucking
tap
breach.
it.
Look, this nigga on the rush of folks
Get this up to
on mix.
about the 47.
Man, what? Bitch, you lying.
6 yards
Crash
left
stop.
on
He's a
second
dummy.
down.
He's a dummy. Hey, look, I agree.
Jackson. That's
I was
complete.
cooking.
It's Devin
That
Duvernay.
bitch had check
And
out,
he's
man.
got a first
He
down.
going
It's
on that
a
man
gain
and
of
check out. That's what he do. That nigga know what he did for, man. Play that little bitch in the whole year, man. That little bitch so scared of me talking about he played me 10 times. That nigga ain't never played me no 10 times, man.
Jackson cannot
You know that nigga over exaggerating.
Yeah, he already, and he got them niggas who are playing now thinking he really yeah with the yeah. You fucking with that yeah right now.
after the first down.
That nigga so scared of me, man. That nigga know what
They
it
hit my dude.
is. Let's go, man. You know, all that pussy shit. You chasing niggas.
They hit my dude like
Chasing
that.
niggas, man. Chasing niggas, man. Get here, man. He don't want it. He don't know what to do with that bitch. He don't know what to do with that bitch, man.
I know, it's like I
He don't know
said,
what to do with that bitch, man.
Between zone and man. Sometimes
And now I'm finna just go up 50 points. Watch this shit. I'm going up 50 points. I'm finna go up 50 fucking points.
in this case, he put
Man, that nigga trash, man. That's why that bitch checked out. Talking about he got to eat. What type of man got to eat?
even as he escaped the
You can't play the game, man. Get the fuck out of here, man.
nothing broke down.
Oh, shit, man. Finna go up 50 fucking points. That nigga know. Don't come all out now talking about betting, nigga. You bet real money over here.
That leads to a second and
I'm gonna
10.
flush you out.
Here's Allen.
Jeez.
This is brought in by the tight end, Tommy Sweeney.
Little dude, you ain't going nowhere, man. It's too much
First
pressure.
and 10.
If you struggling with that nigga that play that nigga there, man, you got me fucked up. As a matter of fact, I ain't finna let you go no more. You finna stay at 12.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the
Finna
6.
stay at 12. Now you gotta sling that bitch. And I'm taking everything you sling. Watch this shit. Crush. Man, you ain't never seen no fucking defense line up like that, man. You ain't never seen no shit like that, man. Come here, little bitch.
Showing all that tooty goo.
They've got to be thrilled.
Take that shit. Do that shit again. Do that shit again. I don't know how that nigga slipped off the back though.
Get back.
Let me touch this shit. How that nigga slipped off that back though.
Like that,
obviously your
That's a little
confidence
dirty,
rises in a
dude
big way,
there.
and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
That hoe slipped off that bank though, man.
After the
Like
touchdown
that
pass to
thing.
kick it away.
Come here. Underneath ain't gonna help you. You ain't gonna win the game.
Hill is going
You
to
just
take
milking the
it
clock
out of
for
the
me.
end zone. He's able to get this across the 20, but not by much.
Milking
As
the
he's
clock
brought
for me.
officially at the
Go in the
21.
house. Take this shit in the house with you.
You just milking the clock for me, man.
At the line,
Come here,
set to
come here,
get
come here, come here.
going.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Here.
The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a
That was a
touchdown.
good lead for that.
Decent size deficit early
It
on.
helped
It
you
is, but I
on.
think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we need to change game plan?
29-12?
Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Awful, man.
Throwing is Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get this up past
Come on,
the
run that
25.
ball, man.
He's out of bounds.
You was fucking with something running that ball.
And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first
Yeah,
down.
he don't want it. Oh, this nigga here, look at my defense. What the fuck are you trying to pick a ball looking at the stage?
Every offense tells you they
We
want to
right
commit
right now, man.
seven
Go right right now.
This
That's
group, they've yet to
Make
get
it
much
make
room through
sense.
the first 2 drives.
That nigga said we
Give up
wrong,
the
but
ball
we ain't
again
that
after this
wrong.
one.
This nigga trying to pick the ball looking at the stage.
Oh, this nigga stupid.
It's cool. It's
Down,
crucial.
here's
It's
Jackson.
crucial, man. It's crucial, man.
Looking for
It's
Evans, but
crucial,
this is
man.
intercepted.
Quarterback.